Right, with this question again, no obvious right angles, so we're going to be using our further trigonometry methods, this time to find an angle. Again, we need to work out whether we're using the sine or the cosine rule. Again, how many angles has the question got? In this question, we've only got interested in one angle, the one we're trying to find, so that's going to be the cosine rule. This one over here, there are two angles, including the one we've got to find, so that one's going to be the sine rule. So looking at this one then, we are going to use the cosine rule. Again, make sure you label your angle as A, the other two doesn't really matter. And then opposite big A is little a, opposite big B is little b, opposite big C is little c. Now the formula for the cosine rule is that a squared is equal to b squared plus c squared minus 2bc times by cos A. You could swap your values into that and then rearrange to get your answer. That formula is given. This one isn't, but you could use this instead, which is, I'm going to write it in orange. So cos A is equal to b squared plus c squared minus a squared all over 2bc. You'd need to learn that one. It's not given, but that's what I'm going to use. So cos A is equal to b squared, which is 7 squared, plus c squared, 6 squared, minus a squared, 8 squared, divided by 2 times by 6 times by 7. And then to find out what a is, to get rid of that cos, we need to do the inverse cos. So cos to the minus 1. 7 squared plus 6 squared minus 8 squared over 2 times 6 times 7. Looks horrible, but the calculator can deal with it. So turn the calculator on. Look in the top just to make sure again I've got the little d, which I have. So shift cos, and then we need the little fraction-y thing. 7 squared plus 6 squared minus 8 squared over 2 times 6 times 7. Go all the way to the end there, close the bracket, press equals. And there is our angle again to 3 sig fig. That second 5 is the third sig fig. The 2 after it leaves it alone. So our answer is 75.5 degrees. So P is equal to 75.5 degrees. Similar idea over here. It doesn't matter how we label the sides here. So we've got A, B and C here. Little a opposite A, little b opposite B, little c opposite C. Looking at what we've got, it's B and A seems to be the connection. So A over sine A is B over sine B is C over sine C. Given on the formula sheet, it looks to be that's the one that we're going to use. So A over sine A is 8 over sine 70 is equal to B over sine B, 7 over sine P. So what we want this time is on the bottom of the fraction. To get rid of the fractions, we could just cross multiply. And we'd get 8 sine P is equal to 7 sine 70. That looks okay. To get sine P by itself, we divide both sides by 8. So sine P is equal to 7 sine 70 over 8. And similar to the way we got rid of the cos, with the cos to the minus 1, we get rid of the sin with the same thing. Sin to the minus 1 of 7 sin 70 over 8. And again, our calculator can deal with that. So let's do it. So clear all that from the previous one. So shift sin, and then again we need our fraction. 7 times sin 70 over 8. Go to the end, close the bracket, press equals. Again to 3 sig fig. That 3 is the third sig fig. The 0 doesn't change it. So P is 55.3 degrees.